Your Gnosis Gradebook is designed with features that make you feel as comfortable grading online as you do in your hard copy.
In these tutorial clips, we're going to show you how to set up your gradebook and personalize it.
First, your grade settings. This is usually information you can grab right off your syllabus. In the Categories and Weights tab, click the Add button to organize your assignments in different categories. And here, you can also apply weights and special rules to each category.
Yeah, like 40% for tests and drop the lowest score. Keep in mind that your total weight for all categories must equal 100% in order for the system to calculate accurately.
If you don't use categories, just leave this tab blank, and all your assignments will be calculated equally with their assigned point values. The second tab in your settings is the Grade Scheme tab, probably the most important setting you have. You can add your own grade scheme or save a scheme already shared by your campus admin and use it in your class.
Grade scheme types include percentages or points and pass, fail, but you can also create your own personalized grade scheme with the custom option button.
Descriptive names and instructor notes are especially helpful when you are labeling your schemes. This information will make it easier to find specific schemes when you are applying them to assignments later.
Simply check the letter boxes and insert the value. Don't forget to save!
You can create as many grade schemes as you need and apply them to different assignments. But don't forget to assign one scheme to the final grade calculation.
Yeah, because the system needs a scheme to calculate the student's final grade column.
In your third Rubrics Settings tab, you can create and view your evaluation rubrics. You can also access and copy rubrics that have been shared to the campus rubric library by one of your colleagues or by your campus admin.
Click Add to create a rubric. You can choose between holistic and checklist types.
Again, names and descriptions will be helpful in identifying and applying specific rubrics to specific assignments later on.
Then, simply input your specific criteria and values into your rubric.
But you know what? You might not be ready to publish your rubric or even finish it in one sitting. No worries, just X out of the window and the system will save it for you as a draft.
When you have more time, you can click the Edit pencil and finish the job. Hit Publish when it's ready so it will be available to use within an assignment.
You can also set the default visibility for rubrics in your class. This setting allows you to determine if or when students will be able to see the rubric that is associated to the assignment.
The last tab in Settings is for the Student view. Here, you decide what grade details you want to show to your students in their Grades tool.
This is super handy when you want to have the information, but you don't want your students to see it yet, as seen here in this student view. After your settings are in place, it's time to add assignments and other gradable items to your gradebook.
Clicking the Add button allows you to load up gradable items. You can add items one at a time or add multiple items in bulk.
Adding in bulk is a huge time saver when you have similar assignments in the same category or with the same point values and grade scheme.
Yeah, like 16 weekly discussion assignments or multiple chapter quizzes. Also, when you add items, both methods allow you to add settings on the fly.
Very convenient when you forget to add a category in your Settings tab.
Or when you want to add a new scheme for a special assignment. You can even add an entire rubric on the fly.
Hey, quick tip. These add windows just pop in over your workspace so you don't lose momentum. Now let's personalize your gradebook. This is really easy to do because there are basically only two things you need to know.
Thing 1, your layout. You can display your gradebook in either Student View, students on the left, items across the top,
or Item View, items left, students top. And the system will remember your view when you leave the gradebook. These two views allow you to access different options in your hover menus.
which is Thing 2.
Your hover menus are the menus you get when you move your cursor over the student names and item titles.
The Settings wrench lets you decide which options you want to see in the hover menus for each of your 3 gradable panels.
And as always in your gradebook, tool windows pop right into your space so you can keep doing what you're doing.
Now that you made the gradebook your own, the only thing left to do is pop in those grades! Cool.